Listen to this. Today's message is titled, God will pursue your lineage. I send you greetings. This is Sewunya Abel, again, with the good news. So, because of the many things you have done in your life, because of the many things you are continuing to do in your life, the wrong things you are doing and the good things you are doing, you are sowing a seed, and this seed will also continue to your children. You have had many challenges in your life, and some of these challenges have been because your parents sow a bad seeds. Some of the successes you have in your life, it is because your parents sow a good seed. When you sow a bad seed in your life, it will also pursue your children. What does the Bible say? Let us read through and see. You're going to read Ezekiel 16, 1 to 6. And the word of the Lord came to me, saying, Son of man, make clear to Jerusalem her distinct ways. Oh, Jerusalem are the righteous, I think. Let's put it, these are the righteous, the people in church. The Lord is saying, Son of man, make clear to Jerusalem her distinct ways, and say, this is what the Lord has said to Jerusalem. You are short, and your birth was from the land of the Canaanite and Amorite was your father, and your mother was a Hittite. He's telling Jerusalem that their background was from these people. Though they are righteous now, but their background was from these people. And these people did a lot of wrongs. So what does the Bible say? As for your birth, in the day, your birth, your Lord was not out, and you were not washed in the water to make you clean. The Lord is telling Jerusalem that according to your birth, you were not washed in the water to make you clean. You were not salted and folded in linen bands. This is the way how they used to make people clean. This is the way how they used to remove the uncleanness of the background of the people from the past. From the past, these days it is by you accept Jesus Christ and you get baptized. That's the way you cleanse yourselves. No I had pity on you to do any of these things to you, or to be told to you, but you were put out in the open country. The Lord is telling you that your parents gave birth to you. They had already done their wrong, and people had hated them, so they gave birth to you. So this continued to you also. Because your life was hated at the time of your birth, this is what the Lord is saying. And when I went past you and saw you stretched out in your blood, I said to you, though you are stretched out in your blood, have life. The Lord is telling you that when He sees your future, when He goes through your future, He sees a lot of trouble. And the trouble He sees is caused by the past. It is caused by the parents. So, my people, be keen. Whatever you do now, whatever evil you do, is going to follow your children. Whatever evil you do is going to be pursued by your children. Whatever good you do is going also to be pursued by your children. Whatever stone you throw is going to come back to you afterwards through your children. They will suffer. Be mindful. Let's look at Abraham. God gave a promise to Abraham. And the promise He gave him was He gave him land, and He made him father of nations. And after making him father of nations, He promised him also to take care of his children, his seeds, because of the seed he sowed. He sowed a good seed, a seed of righteousness. Let's read through and see. Genesis 15:6 says, And he had faith in the Lord, and it was put to his account as a righteous. Abraham was made a righteous because of the faith he had, and he was the father of the righteous. He was made the father of the nations. He was made father of nations because of the too much righteousness he had, and it was put to his account. Let's continue. Genesis 15:18 says, "In that day, the Lord made an agreement with Abraham and said, to your seed have I given this land from the river of Egypt to the great river." Because of the seed of Abraham, he was given land, and this land was to be inherited by also his siblings, his seed, that was Isaac. Let's see what happened later. That night, that's Genesis 26:24. So we are going to Isaac to see what happened to Isaac afterwards. Abraham saw his seed, and then he died afterwards. Then it came to pass that Isaac came in. That night, the Lord came to him in a vision and said, "I am the God of your father Abraham." The Lord is confessing, because of the righteousness of Abraham, the Lord is confessing to the son of Abraham that I am the God of your father Abraham. Have no fear, for I am with you. Don't fear, because I am with you, blessing you, and your seed will be increased because of my servant Abraham. The Lord is doing good. Not this properly. The Lord is doing good to Isaac because of Abraham, not because of what Isaac has done. Isaac might have been in wrong, might have done the wrong, but the Lord is promising to bless Isaac because of the good deeds of Abraham. So, my people, whatever good you are going to do in life is going to follow your children. Whatever evil you're going to do in life is also going to follow your children. They're going to suffer because of you. So, change your life. Don't be like the land of Ezekiel. These people faced trouble because they had not cut the lineage. The umbilical cord, the blood had followed them. Whatever you do, whatever you do might follow your blood. This blood follows because of the wrongs we do. This blood follows because of the good we do. Don't put your children at risk. Don't put your lineage at risk. Behave. May God bless you. For insurance, call me. I work with Insurance Company of East Africa. Call me on those numbers. And if you need a loan, also call me on those numbers, because I work with EFC Bank.